Hey guys, how's it going? What I'm going to be talking about in this video are my top 10 pickup artists. I'm going to talk about 2 today, and I thought let's just get right into it. First guy is Luke.
Got him!
Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.
Alright, so all joking aside, I do have 2 different pickup artists that I'm really into that I've been checking out lately. The first one actually was considered the best RSD coach before Julian came on. He also taught Valentino, he taught Bradicus. He's actually the guy in the last video that told Valentino to go approach that girl. His name is Alex Social. Alright, so I've been looking through and trying to find infields of him because I know he's a very impressive guy. He's very good at game and he knows what he's talking about. He does have like a different a different take on game, but yeah, after he left RSD, I feel like they just took a lot of them down. So I was forced to kind of just take one of his hot seats mini keynote presentations out, and I just cut up all the infield and I put it into the video. And then I also went through and I found another one of him talking to some girl in the street. So these are the 2 I'm going to get into. I'm going to knock them out and then we'll get on to the next guy. Alright, so let's get started.
Yeah, you can be me. Do you reckon I can be Italian?
What are you?
I'm Scottish and English.
Yeah, you don't look Italian at all, I'm sorry.
I'm Italian, I like cappuccino.
You've got...
So a lot of you guys probably get the same questions asked to you time and time again, especially considering maybe your race, who you are as a person, maybe where you're from. And it's kind of nice to have like a canned line ready for any of those set situations, something to pump your state. So something that I get asked a lot is, so you do this all the time? You know, if you guys are probably, you know, pretty socially on top of it, you probably get it too. It's good to have like a canned line ready. They'll help pump your state. It'll also help kind of get the girl into the conversation, make her feel like she can be non-judged. One of Alex's big things is that he acts like an idiot. Like, I act like an idiot too. If you act smart and set, girls feel like you're gonna judge them, and they'll be more likely to push you off and tell you, no, I'm not that kind of girl. Let's wait 3 dates while they're fucking like the cool guy on the side. He always also teaches the idea that you are enough, that you are already there. Like, I think that's a great concept and it's really good for game. It's the same thing that I teach. It's called positive assumptions on my side of things, but it's the same exact thing. It's one of the fundamentals of game and it's very important.
Yeah. What's up, Alex? Pleasure to meet you. Yeah, it's my camera. Yeah. How you going? Turkey, ham, or chicken? Ham? Turkey. I'm more of a ham family myself.
Hey, I'm fucking retarded. And I'm just making conversation because I feel like a loser. Like, no one wants to talk to me.
Come and get a cocktail. Come and get a cocktail. My name's Alex. Alex, pleasure to meet you. You want to come get a cocktail?
What brings you to Melbourne?
Okay, so one of the things too I keep finding is that I keep thinking that he's a natural. The way that he teaches game, the way that he talks about it, he talks about game in a way that he doesn't seem like, he teaches game in a way that seems like he's never been at a beginner or intermediate level, which I watched one of his things talk about how he used to suck with girls and whatnot, so I don't really think that's the case, but it's really funny the way he teaches. So one of the concepts he teaches is that time is attraction. Time is attraction if you're already good at game. Time is attraction if you already have that personality, if you already are if you have a cool ass personality. Because what will happen is the longer you hang out with the girl, the more shit tests you, the more she sees that this is actually just who you are congruently. If you're at a beginner, intermediate level, time is actually against you. You have to close a lot faster than if you're an advanced or a master. It's just the way the game is played. And he never kind of mentioned that. He just always says that time is attraction. If you're kind of still in your head a lot when you're around girls, stuff like that, this is not the case for you yet. It will be eventually, but right now, not yet.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Crikey, look at this one. Let's put my finger in her ass to see if she's a boy or a girl.
See, that's a very cocky line too. It shows that he doesn't give a fuck. Like, not giving a fuck. Like, alright, so for example, there's a few instructors that will actually make you do what's called a rejection game. Rejection game is where you approach a girl and you try your best to get rejected. You can do this during the course of a night and like basically try to get rejected in as creative a way as possible. And eventually what happens is you stop caring and it becomes almost impossible to get rejected. Girls actually are starting to fight for you, they want to hang around you, they're laughing and having a lot of fun. Basically not giving a fuck and like basically throwing stuff out there like that up against the wall is really attractive to a girl because it shows that you don't give a fuck.
You've got blue eyes and dark hair, I know.
Yeah. Is it a bad thing? Let me tell you a secret. Yeah, I do have that. I'm just trying to cut you off from Luke. You're so flirty and you let me get away with so much. Like, you should never let me get away with this. Yeah. We can have a staring contest all day. Little Eskimo kiss. Can you give me a head massage? base. First base.
So see, he's pumping her state a lot. He's basically just throwing joke at her. Like I know a lot of people always talk about RC Flash Game. Like this is actually a good game. It's not Flash Game. Flash Game makes it sound like it's just for looks. Like it's actually very the way that he's gaming has a lot of utility to it. I'm gonna get into a bit of a longer infield. Alex has basically a lot of anti-RSD concepts and teachings, which I personally don't like. I think they do have some utility if you're in the right area of your life. Like if you're intermediate going into advanced, I think it's very important. Like his teachings are probably the best for those kind of guys. Let's get into the first one.
Okay, give me a chode opener. You're beautiful, I want to meet you. You're beautiful, I want to buy you a drink before it closes. Excuse me. You're beautiful, I want to buy you a drink.
You want to buy me a drink?
Come with me.
I will fucking buy it. I will accept your drink.
Yeah, basically right there, he assumed that the set was going to go well. He's obviously been approaching the whole night. He got really well warmed up. He's in the zone. He knew the set would work.
Alright. Wait, hold on. First, there's a little attacks. It's called the name. What is the name?
What is the what?
Your name.
My name? My name? My name?
No.
My name? My name? Where are you from?
Wait, dude, look, this is how you pick up girls.
Wait, where are you from?
Heaven.
Where are you from?
Heaven.
No, where are you from?
Australia.
Oh my god! He's from Australia!
Alright, she'll talk to you in a moment.
Hold on, this is my best friend. Let's say goodbye to my best friend.
She's like, oh my god.
Don't leave, stay here.
Alright. Oi, that's the close. Come on, bar now. Yep, the what? Where are you going?
Evan, we're going to the bar.
Alex.
Alex.
Wait, what do you want to drink?
I want.
Face this way.
I want a vodka tonic.
A vodka, you don't like beer?
Vodka tonic. I'll take a beer.
I'll speak American. See how that sounds. Alright, excuse me, old guy.
Speak American.
We need to get a beer. A beer, a vodka tonic.
Hey, you want to get a beer?
We'll get some shit at the bar, you know. Alright, I'm actually from California.
I'm actually from Australia.
Excuse me, why don't you have a job?
Hey, mate, let's get a fucking beer. Hey, Evan.
Alexander. You're... Come on.
Okay, do you notice how the set's non-combative? Like, you want to build a vibe with the girl. He's doing a great job of that. He's building the vibe with the girl. Like, they're both playing off each other. They're both teasing each other. It's a very win-win conversation. That's what you want to have with the girl. You don't get a girl by beating her down or, like, by dominating her completely. Like, you want to build, like, interaction with the girl. You want to build, like, a vibe with the girl that she feels like she's a part of, that she feels like you're not using against her. It's why game is both a comfort and attraction. If you kill comfort by beating down on her and you don't let her be a part of the conversation or make her feel like you're just completely bagging on her, like she's going to reject you because why would she want to hang around a guy that's just like basically bagging on her the entire time? It doesn't have her best interests at heart.
We have to. Oi, what's your name? What's your name?
My name is Julie.
Julie, wait here, I'm getting money from the ATM. Julie, maybe back, go get money from the ATM.
Mate, I'll be waiting for you.
I'll be back in a sec.
Alexander.
Julie.
This is my friend Anahita.
Anahita? Anahita, hi.
Hey.
What's up? You look so...
So, like I've said in the past, you want to always befriend the friend. Like, a lot of you guys are like, why do I get rejected? A lot of you guys are always asking me, why do I get cock blocked? It's because the girl's friends don't trust you. Maybe you're jealous. They want to hang out with their friend. You can fix all these by instantly becoming their friend. Befriend the friend. Like, that's what I always do. It's what I always teach. That's what he's doing here. He's befriending the friend.
I'm stressed.
From Australia.
Anahita, look. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I gotta pay.
I already have some.
Of yours? Is that enough? How much? All good? 10 goods? Yeah.
I gotta go pee. You have to pee? Please pee with me. I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Anahita. Oh! Lights. What's that? Dude, no. That's good. I'll own this. Yeah. Julie!
Okay, so you see how loud and expressive he's being? It's showing he's a very alpha guy. He's being very non-hindered. Like, so that's very attractive in itself. Him yelling Julie across the bar shows that he's the dominant alpha guy. Okay, this video is long as all tits, and I really want to get into the next guy, so that's what I'm going to do. The next guy, you guys are probably not going to be too surprised by this, but his name starts with an M and ends with Axe. His name is Max, RSD Max. or Maximilian, as a lot of you guys have been hearing him call himself lately, and I have no idea what the fuck he's saying in his intro. Okay, so his first one, I actually was in the club when he did this one. He basically takes this girl home with no words. He doesn't say a single word. So it was a really impressive set. I remember the next day he was talking about it. He's talking about how cool it was to get on camera. I thought it was impressive too. I was like, damn, all right, son, I see you. But yeah, we're gonna get started with it. It's a pretty cool infield. I hope you guys like it. Okay, so in the open, like if you didn't notice, like he basically looks across the way and he does a cocky smile look and he's like, and like that's exactly like I said, cocky smile, good eye contact, showing that you have the best interest for the girl and she knows why you're approaching her. You're doing a cocky smile, she knows you're hitting on her. When she comes over, he throws the towel over them both and they start making out. Basically the towel is to prevent anybody from seeing them, so she doesn't feel like a slut, so she feels like she can make out with him faster.
2 seconds, over there.
Never mind, he did say some words.
I'm at the bar, and I'm thinking this is already epic. My life's already awesome, but I want to see if I can bring her into the nightclub without saying a single word. Holy shit, I'm in the nightclub with a girl. I haven't said anything yet. My life is already awesome, this night is already epic, but I want to see where this can go. I want to see if I can take her through the dance floor without saying a single word.
Probably wondering how like guys like RC instructors or like Valentino do all the things they do and like how they can do these like fucking crazy sets, how he can like basically take girl home without saying a single word. Honestly, when you build a lot of momentum and you've been doing this for a while and you just keep going out, sometimes you just get bored. Like if you can't do it yet, you don't have the momentum built up yet. Like these guys, like everybody who's like really good at game, we go out every night. You get really bored and you just basically see the same thing over and over and over like Groundhog Day. And what happens in Groundhog Day keeps doing more and more insane shit. Like the same thing with like guys like us. Like when you do this shit and you get the momentum, like so you see Julian when he like fucking shaved his head and he went super bald and whatnot. Like you do stuff to prove to yourself that you know you can still have fun and you can make things kind of entertaining for yourself. When you see the same interactions over and over and over and you've had sex with the same girls over and over and over, it at a certain point becomes pointless. So you want to do shit like this, kind of keep yourself entertained. If you can't do this yet, like don't worry about it, like just basically pick up freaks that do this kind of shit.
Nah, just a makeout.
You need to constantly be giving yourself new reference points to learn from. If you want to learn like these more advanced concepts or know them on an intuitive level, like you have to be constantly feeding yourself new information and learn about it. Like, so you gotta push yourself, you gotta handicap yourself every so often. So, something I used to do was I would stand in one spot and when a girl would walk by me, I'd try to get her to stop without me following her or doing anything. So I'd stand by myself and what I learned was if I added pauses in the right way, the girl would stop and come back to me. By handicapping yourself, you'll learn new things about social interactions in game that you can use later that will actually augment you and make you better. So his whole silent game thing, this thing he's doing right now to teach himself something new, super cool, super fun. It's a great way to kind of learn some new things about game for himself. And also him making out with her right here, he's trying to spike her emotions up so she'll leave. If your girl ever disagrees with you on anything, it's tough to argue logically. Emotionally, you can fight a lot better. Emotionally, it's a lot easier to convince a girl to do something. And do you notice how she looked past him too? She's basically checking to see if her friends are there. She's trying to make sure her friends won't see her making out with this guy. She doesn't want to be perceived as a slut. She looks past him, makes sure nobody's looking, starts making out with him.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
So him doing the whole 2 minutes thing, you never want to talk about how cool a spot you're going to is. Like Todd teaches this, girls are more risk averse than us guys. Like they have a lot more to lose by being quote unquote slutty. So he goes 2 minutes basically selling her on the fact that there's nothing to lose. Like that's how you want to actually get a girl to do something. You want to sell her on the fact that she has nothing to lose, not how amazing something is.
Holy shit, I exited the club with a girl I haven't said a single word to. My life's already awesome. This night is already epic.
Now this is something that you probably haven't heard about game before. Now once you get the momentum going to move somewhere, you can always change directions. So you don't ever, the end destination doesn't have to be what you originally told the girl it was. You can always change directions. So sometimes what I would do, like if you ever see my 15-minute pull infield, you guys can check it out. Basically what I did was, I told her we were going to go to a bar, and the second we were outside, I'm like, hey, actually, I know a bar, dress up the block that's actually a lot better. Turned, started going that direction, didn't matter. If I told her though, like in the club, that I want to go to a bar around the corner, it wouldn't have worked. But now that we're already moving, she's already with me, the momentum's going forward, I can change directions now. This is kind of a cool little baby stepping technique you guys can use. I use it quite a bit.
Jumping up and down, the camera guys are gonna switch to normal mode now from night vision mode. There it is.
Okay, so that was the entire infield. I just want to show you guys that one. I thought that one was really cool. I remember when that happened, it was kind of fun to talk about. But here, let's get into the next one.
Ah, not bad. Only a little bit of LSD inside, don't worry.
Vodka or is this
LSD water. No, it's not. You can have, I mean, I drink some before, so you know it's safe.
You could just be on LSD. I mean, how do I know?
I'll do that.
Let me see.
I don't do drugs. My body's a temple.
Okay.
I get that a lot too. Whenever you're in the state, a lot of people will consider you're on drugs. It's something else you guys can build a canned line around, just kind of fuck with people. You get the same questions asked so many times. When you're in the zone and stuff, people will think you're doing drugs. So you can use that as like fuel. You can basically have canned lines prepared for it. You fuck with people and have fun and just pump your state. To be honest, like, girls really don't give a fuck if you are on drugs. Like, it doesn't matter. You can say you are, you aren't, whatever you feel like saying.
Big 19-year-old talk. I want to drink, I need money.
I know, but I do.
Tell me something that impresses me.
I can sing.
He's trying to get her to qualify herself to him. It's a way to build a logical bridge instead of just building on an emotional one. Like, you've seen the videos I've showed you guys so far. Like, it's just pumping state, pumping state, pumping state. It's like, it's kind of like surfing. You also want to build like a logical side to it too, where the girl logically likes you, so if her emotions drop and you're not so on point, the girl will still stick around you.
Yeah?
I can sing.
What kind of singing? What kind of singing? Come on, don't make this difficult. You like,
Oh, sing.
oh, she's mine. She's mine, bro. You snooze, you lose. Isn't he awesome? Feel his beard. Feel his beard. Come here. Feel it. Feel it.
Oh, wow.
It's like a cave.
Are you not
Spike your emotions, pop back out. Sometimes the sets of the students are like too woo, wishy-washy, like no action. So I like to jump in and just like spike the girl a little bit, and then law state transference goes over to the girl, and that's all good. So now look how happy she is now. So good, so good. So good, man. Fantastic.
Tell me about your mom. Go.
My mom, she's a very loving person. She taught me empathy above all.
Oh, that's actually really sweet.
Wait, do you say that to any guy? Is that your pickup line?
No, I say
Is that your game?
No. Are you like pulling your shit on me right
Always.
now?
I know. you'll be at my show watching. Excuse me, my guitar, 1 second. Sing that song.
Like, it's really important to like know how you personally get in the zone. Like, I wrote down like a whole list of different like lines that I thought made me laugh, stuff that I did when I was in the zone. Like, and then whenever I was out of it, I'd follow that stuff and get me back in the zone. You need to know how to push your own buttons and make yourself have a lot of fun. Alex and Max are great coaches. They're great at pickup, and they know contextually why they do a lot of shit. They're also both very loose, and they know how to get themselves in a fun, happy mood. Eventually, I will be coming out with part 3. The next one will have 3 different pickup artists that I like. It'll probably come out in the next week or 2. I've been honestly working a lot of hours, and it's tough for me to keep doing this kind of stuff at this pace. So be expecting that. And with that being said, peace out.
Notorious.